Rattling brake is caused by the spring not having enough tension to hold it against the brake axle. We're going to demonstrate a simple fix. Alright, now that we've removed the 8mm nut from the brake axle, we're going to pull the brake axle out, and there's no need to loosen your 3mm screws right here for your brake cable, because it'll all come back into place. I'm going to pull the brake pad out of the way, and then we're going to pull the spring out. Now pay attention to how the spring goes in. You can see that it comes up underneath and the brake pad hooks up underneath that way. And we're going to remove the brake spring. Okay, need to pay attention to the way I'm putting this in a vise. What we're going to have to do is increase the tension on this spring by pulling these wires or the tips back. So we're going to put this piece right here in the vise, and you can see the direction it's going. We're just going to put it in to hold it, and we're going to simply take some pliers and we're going to bend the spring back on each side to create more tension on the spring. So you can see the difference between this side and that side since I pulled it back and increased the tension. Now what we're going to do is come over to the other side and do the exact same thing. They're about equal. I'm going to add just a little bit more to it on both sides, and that should be enough. We increased that by about 1/4 of an inch, and that should be enough to cause the brake to quit rattling. Okay. Alright, now we're going to put the spring and the brake pad assembly back together. Pay attention to the way the spring is going in. The spring's going to go in like this, and the brake pad's going to hook up underneath it. Once you get it into position like that, you're simply going to start putting your brake axle back through. Get it through the spring, and then through the brake pad, through to the other side, through the spring, and then through the hole on the other side of the frame over here. And then put your nut back on. Now remember, when you put this nut back on, you're going to tighten it down just to where it touches the frame. There is no need to excessively tighten it, or else you'll pull your frame together like this, and it'll make it very difficult to get your wheel back on. Alright, now that we've got it back together, you can see there's no more rattle. So that little bit, that 1/4 inch of tension, extra tension we added to that spring, fixed all that rattling, so there's not a rattle anymore.